Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you the basics of compression in Linux. So compression is very useful when you want to save some memory in your hard drive. I do not recommend this way to compress video files and audio files. It may damage the quality of your audio or perhaps your video. Okay? There are other options that you can choose to compress those kind of files. I recommend you to use FFmpeg for those files. But in case of text files and other files, you can use the method that I'm going to show you here. So the most common commands that I usually use to compress files are zip and gzip. But the tar command we used in the previous video also has a compression option. So let's say that you want to create an archive, but you want to compress that archive during the process. So in that case, you use the option CZ, of course, lower Z, VF. All right. Then again, the name of the archive, .tar, and then the files you are going to put inside the archive. But because I am using Z option, what tar does here is to use gzip during the process to compress the archive. So I have to put an extension here that is G and then Z or Z. All right. And then you specify the files you want to put in the tar file or you're in the compress file. In this case, well, everything again. When you press enter, okay, you see the output of the V option. But when you type ls, you will have files.tar.gz or Z. Now, in Linux Word, people usually call this kind of files as tarball because it's compressed using tar. All right. Now, of course, I forgot something. Here I created an archive, but you don't have to. Okay. You can compress any file you want by just typing gzip and then the name of the file. You don't have to create an archive in order to compress. All right, okay. So this time I want to create another archive just for demonstration purposes. I'm going to use CPIO again. Perfect. That's the output I want. Now CPIO -o, then rare file again .cpio. Perfect. Now I'm going to remove everything. Great. All right. Let's say that I want to compress the archive I just created, rare file CPIO. I want to use gzip this time. And the syntax is very easy to follow. If you type help, you see the most common option that you have available for you, sorry. And well, you press gzip and you type the name of the file. Rare, sorry again, okay. .cpio. That's it. Once you press enter and you type ls, you have another compressed file. with the same extension as before. All right. So there's another option called zip. Zip is a good option when you want to transfer files from one operating system to another very different from Linux operating system. Okay, because zip is available for Windows, Linux, and also for Mac, I think. Okay, if I remember well, I think it is available for Mac. So before I use zip, I want to extract the content of the archive. But in order to do that, first I have to decompress the file. To decompress the file, I use gzip-d. I can also use L to list what we have in the compressed file. Let me show you quickly here. For example, files, the first archive I had, here we have it. This is the content inside the compressed archive that we want compressed with tar. Right. So to decompress now, I use the D option. Okay. Press enter. Now when you type ls, you will have a normal tar file here, and now you can extract it as a normal archive. So tar-xvf files.tar, there you have it. Okay, perfect. Now to compress using zip, we need to create a zip file first. We use zip, you type zip, and then the name of the zip file you want to create. Let's say new file.zip. After that, you specify the files or file you want to put inside your zip file. All right. Pretty much similar with tar command. All right. So in this case, again, I want everything. Let me check again. Yes, everything perfect. Great. Now I'm going to remove everything except my compressed files. Let's see. All right. File. Great. Now, to list what we have in our zip file, we use a command called unzip with the option L, okay, for listing, and then the name of the zip file. And here you have it. All right. This is the files we have in our zip file. Great, which is already compressed. To extract the content of a zip file, you use the command unzip without any option whatsoever. And you type the name of the zip file you want to decompress. Press enter. Now when you type ls, you have all your files again there. All right. Again, this last command, the zip command, is very good option when you want to transfer files from one system to another system. Could be Linux from Windows, could be Linux from to Mac, or perhaps Windows to Mac, from Windows to Mac, or well, whatever you name it. So I hope you learned something from this video, and please subscribe and see you in the next video.